Yo, what's good? What's good? Sneed Barber, Strictly Skills Barbershop. You know where it's at. Yesterday, um, one of my customers, a customer from Hungary. He's a barber also. Came by to check me out since he was in the United States. And he came through, got a little skin fade. So I bless him. So we're gonna start off, guard all closed. We're gonna draw the first guard, and we're gonna do that all around. Now, I'm gonna leave the bottom because we're gonna shave that with the straight razor. So we're doing something different today. Now we're gonna take the clipper, go upside down, and ball. We're gonna do from the middle down, because you don't want to start at the top line, because then you're gonna make another hard line that you want to take out. So we're gonna just pretty much ball right there. And the bevel clipper, this is what I use it for. I adjust it all the way down. So I open it up as much as possible, and in the skin fade, it'll take out that little line that is hard to take out with say a regular clipper. Cause see, since the blade is real thin, it'll take out that tight little line that usually is a nuisance to take out when you're doing a skin fade. So I found something good to do with the bevel clipper. Alright, so I use that to take out that nice tiny line that'll make your fade look crazy if you're a perfectionist. So then I take the one guard, go up about a half inch all around. And this is, you can't make hair cutting look hard, man. It's easy to do as long as you know your clips. Once you know how to use your clips, once you know what your clip cuts, then you'll know how to use it better. Now we got the clip about halfway open, and we working out that line that we put in. So the guide. So we not gonna go all the way to the top of the guide, but we're gonna pretty much blend out underneath and get that out there until we get to that next step. And don't forget to follow me on social media. stricklyskillz.com is where you buy that DVD at. Pick that up, support me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's been selling and it's been working for people. And I got a marketing plan on there that will definitely work. Now we're gonna do clip over comb. Now clip over comb saves you a lot of time, because the clip over comb could be guards 1 through 5, because the way you hold the clip or how much hair you decide to put in the crosshairs of that comb and cut. So that's why, especially when cutting straight hair, clipper over comb saves you a bunch of time rather than freestyling with the guards. You know what you cut, and with anything, practice make perfect. So, and you see, I'm about to blend this thing out. I'm not picking up no more guards to blend this fade out. No 5, no 6, no 3, no 4 guard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm using this clipper over comb minus all them guards. Because other barbers and educators, they'll show you about 1,000,000 guards that they laid out on a piece of towel that they're gonna use to get this fade done. You see me back and forth, one guard. Now we got the one guard we blending out, working that fade right on out. You see it's almost done, and in real time it was done quick too. So it's just a video. And I wasn't gonna record it, but my man came all the way from Hungary, which is another country. I mean, not necessarily for a haircut by me, but once he's in the United States, he figured he might as well just link me and check me. You know what I'm saying? Come get a cut, get that Strictly Skills experience, and he purchased a DVD, so the support is well appreciated. You know what I'm saying? And it was definitely good. It's always good to learn how the barber industry is in another country or another state. So it's you know what I mean. So every culture is different. See that fade butter already, man. Once you understand how them hairs grow, because pretty much when you're doing a good fade, you pretty much finding the ways to go against the grain to blend that fade to where it'll drop right on in. And once you master that science, then you know what you're doing. Everything will become easier. You find out which clips to use from what clips to not use. For some clips you might pick up that you might not cut no hair with, but you use it, and it took time out your cut to do it. So imagine if you eliminate that and pick up the right clips. You see what I'm saying? Now you're using the actual tool for the job. And once you know how to spot fade, and spot fading is like pretty much like picking at a fade. So that's called like spot fading. So this product right here, I'm gonna use the shave, the Frederick shaving gel. It's a nice gel. It got a nice little scent, and it's not like I used it on sensitive people, and it still didn't give them no kind of irritation. So I got all the information, their social media in the bottom thing. So just in case you wanna hit them up and purchase a bottle or two, hit them up on Instagram, add them, tell them I sent you. You know what I'm saying? Now this is the ultimate skin fade right here. When you use the razor to clean up the excess hairs, so you know for sure this is a skin fade. This is the ball that didn't ball. And sometimes you just want to save your clipper some work because you using your razor. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, because every time you use your clipper, it's pretty much dulling your blade a little bit more and more. It's like wearing sneakers. And I like to use my razor a lot. The only thing I'm mad about this day, like I didn't have my hot towel machine to really complete the job. So I'm bringing in my hot towel machine today, and next time, hot towel, steam towel, top off the job, and that's another way to earn extra money too. Adding those services to your cut. So now I'm just lifting up the hair, and I'm keeping the hairline as natural as possible too. Not too much pushback. So when his hair grow back, his haircut is gonna last long because it's not pushed back, and he got a pretty good hairline. So I seen a little line in there, so I'm just spot fading that out using the corner of my blade back and forth. Now I'm gonna scissor over comb right here. Pretty much you cutting into the swirl, you know. Because sometimes you don't want to cut the cowlick too much to where it's sticking up. So you just cut into it and lay it down. Now I'm gonna add some mousse, some liquid mousse to his hair, and I kind of like that sometimes better than gel sometimes. So I add some liquid mousse, and it got like a nice hold to it once it dries. You know, sometimes people will be like, oh, Sneed, I don't see you cut straight hair like that, and wonder could I cut it? You know what I'm saying? So this will show you a little different. You know what I'm saying? Look, your boy do get busy, regardless. And this is the power of social media, also, man. Cause like, I always tell people, feel free to step in the shop if you're around, if you're in my hood, if you're in my country. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to step in and, you know what I mean? Get a cut. Cause even as a barber, and you get a cut from another barber, you could see what he do different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to add that to your repertoire or cutting style, whichever one you want to call it. It doesn't hurt to do that. Because even me as a barber, I'm always learning. That's one thing that keeps me good, you know what I'm saying? And that once you like consistently learn, that also keep the fire, you know what I'm saying, in the craft alive, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you learn a new trick and you ride bikes and you just learned a new trick, you gonna want to practice that new trick because you glad you just learned it, and you trying to practice it to where it's like second nature, and popping a wheelie is not a big thing for you. You know what I'm saying? So use the shaver, clean it up just a little bit, just running it over the head. Always trim down the mustache, even though he didn't want too much down on the beard because he trying to go to Rick Ross or whatever, but his beard didn't really connect like that. But he still wanted me to shape it up like that, so always trim down the mustache because you don't want the mustache to look bushy. And for all those who bought my DVD, thank you again. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate it. And eventually I'm coming out with an app soon, Strictly Skills, the app. You're gonna be able to book appointments for me on there. You're gonna be able to book the workshops that I'm gonna teach on there. You're gonna also be able to purchase Strictly Skills clothing and apparel on there, and the works. Now I'm gonna put on some shaving gel, shave underneath his neck. You know what I'm saying? So give him that nice smooth feeling. Yeah. So back to the app. Yeah, and I'm gonna put some exclusive videos on there too with the app. So once the app is released, make sure you go out there and download it. I would really appreciate that. Because one thing about barbering, like, you have to find a way to make money from behind the barber chair. Like, you can't rely on, if you gotta come to work to make money, which is not a problem, but if you gotta come to work to make all your money, then eventually you're gonna burn out, or You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to get that money from other avenues. I need 7 sources of income. I read a lot of Warren Buffett, so I need that. You know what I'm saying?
When you need a fresh guy, something new, come through, come through. Strictly skills is the life.
It's the life now, it's the life later.
Yeah, so this, you know what I'm saying? This video's coming to a close. Shouts out to my client right here, stopping in while he was in the United States. I hope you have a safe trip back. He said he was here for 9 days. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing you get into, of course, you gotta get a haircut. You know what I mean? And the thing about a haircut is, like, you can mess up somebody's day if you mess them up, man. Because once they put on their clothes and they look in that mirror and they see that line ain't straight and that cut ain't crispy, they tight. So always try to do a good job and always keep learning too. Don't be that barber that think that your style is gonna be the style that's gonna be in forever. It's like having the iPhone 4 and not getting all the updates or not getting the new phone. You eventually gonna, like, look old, you're gonna feel old, and your shit gonna be old, and you're gonna have an expiration date. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes gonna pass you because they constantly learning. Even me, I'm constantly learning. So that's why I'm constantly teaching. So don't be them dudes that think that your style is the only way. It's always it's different ways of skinning cat, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people skinning cats better and fast out here. So we out here. Sneed. Holla. Strictly Skills Barbershop. You know what I represent.
We the best, boy. Why you talking